Before you click away, allow me to ask you, what do you want from the stock market? What do you want? That's a very important question. What do you want from the stock market? Most of you will answer that you want to make money. If you want to make money in the stock market, then you have to start thinking like someone who wants to make money. Now, this is not the law of attraction, thinking positive, the secret. No. Let me explain to you what I mean. There are companies out there that buy cars. Okay? When you want to sell your car, you go to one of these shops and you try to sell them your car. Have you ever attempted to sell your car? Or have you ever taken your car to a dealership to try to, trade in your car? They steal it from you, right? They put you between a rock and a hard place. And if you are in need, they will steal a chunk of money from you because they are in the business of making money. They are negotiators. That's how you have to start thinking. If you don't start thinking like someone who wants to make money, you will lose money. Because there are other people who are sharks and they want to steal your money and your shares. So you have to become the shark. You have to become the shark. Now, how do you accomplish that? Number one, you have to get rid of fear. You have to get rid of fear. Don't think of the opportunities that you're missing. If you didn't buy Amazon at $3 a share, forget about it, right? There are other stocks, companies that you can trade. Forget about it. Move on. You have to get rid of the fear of missing out. You have to buy only when they twist your arm. It's like if they beg you, take my shares, take my shares. You have to wait for the right opportunity. I made a lot of mistakes, right? I'm not here trying to sell you a masterclass, a training, a program. I didn't buy some shares and I'm here now pumping it, right? I'm not doing that either. I'm not trying to promote any company so that you buy it and the price goes up. That's not what I'm doing. I'm talking to you, my friends, my bears and bull friends. I'm talking to you. I'm trying to teach you a valuable lesson. You have to start thinking like a shark, like a negotiator, like a dealer. All right? You walk in the dealership and they're like hawks. You try to sell or trade in your car and they're like hawks, right? They got all the tricks because they want your money. They are in the business of making money. Now, again, what do you want from the stock market? You want to make money. So you have to wait for the right opportunities. Don't rush in. Wait for the right opportunity. Instead of attempting to become rich overnight, you have to master your techniques. much of it requires discipline, requires that you exercise patience. Okay? This is something that has happened to me a lot. I'm making $200 profit for the day. And then it's like 3 in the afternoon, and I want to make a little bit more. I buy another contract or I buy more shares. In the last few minutes of the day, boom, there is a sell-off and I lose a lot of money. I end up in the negative for the day. Why? Because I didn't exercise discipline. You want to make money. If you are in the positive for the day, if you made money and you don't see the right entry point, the right opportunity, don't trade. Stop. It's better to make $100 for the day than to lose $500. Wait. Patience. Remember, you are the dealer. You have to think like a negotiator. You are in the business of making money. You are waiting for the right opportunity. You are waiting for someone in fear to sell you his shares at a discount price. If you don't wait and you buy and you pay too much, you're gonna get stuck because you're either gonna break even or you're gonna lose money. Plain and simple. Look, I don't complicate things. I don't use complicated terminology. If you watch my videos, you know that I don't sell you anything. I don't pump any stocks. And I don't use complicated terminology. I can teach you how to trade stocks in a very simple way. In a matter of minutes, you get it. Okay? It's like options, contracts, right? It took me like a year to understand. And a contract, right? Options, to explain it to you in a very simple way, that's like a layaway. That's it. Plain and simple. You want to buy an item and you don't have the $100, then you only pay $5, a layaway. Now, it has an expiration date, right? You have to buy the item before the expiration date, or you have to sell the contract to someone else. You have to sell the layaway receipt. Now, the item was $100, and let's say you give $5 for the layaway. Now, you have to basically come up with 105. So you will break even at 105, right? Because it was $100 and you paid $5 layaway. That's it. That's a contract. That's options. Plain and simple. Now, if the stock price doesn't move in your direction, right? The only thing that you will lose is the $5 that you invested, the layaway, right? You say, well, I don't want the item anymore. I'm not going to buy it. Well, they will keep the $5 deposit that you gave for that item. That's it. Plain and simple. So the share price, you add the price of the contract to the share price. And it has an expiration date, plain and simple. Now, try to learn options from someone else. They give you all the terminologies and Greeks and wording and terms that you don't understand, and you quit. You say, you know what? That's too complicated for me. No, plain and simple. There is beauty in simplicity. Another example. How do you manage your risk? Risk management. How do you pick good stocks? I will tell you, there is beauty in simplicity. It's easy. Do not overthink. Do not complicate things. How do you pick good stocks? You have to pick companies that you're familiar with. It could be your favorite retail store. It could be your favorite car make. It could be, your smartphone company, your internet provider. You're familiar with the company, so you know more or less the value of the company. So if you want to buy stocks because someone else, CNBC, Kramer said and talked about the stock, and you go invest, you have no idea what you're investing your money in. Boom, you lose money. Pick companies that you're familiar with. Pick companies that you understand. Pick companies with a good record. That's how you will reduce the risk of losing money. Pick companies that you understand. Now, I want you to have a wish list. Pick 5 or 10 companies. That's it. 5 or 10 companies only. I promise you, you will make money. It's simple. Okay, Wall Street knows how to complicate things. It's simple. You want to buy low, sell high. But in reality, you want to buy lower than low. So you have to be patient. But I want you to pick 10 companies, okay? I want you to write down the current price. I want you to write down the price of those shares a year ago. Now you're familiar with the stocks already, with the companies. You know how much it's worth today. You know how much it was worth a year ago. Now you have an idea of the growth of the company, the value. And now track the price. Track the price. I promise you, there will be pullbacks. Because there's a group of people trying to make profit. There's a group of people with fear. There is a group of people betting on the decline of the price. So there is a group of people pulling the price down, if you will. So you will never see a constant straight line up. The price has to release some of the energy. So you pick 10 companies, 5 companies that you're familiar with. You know how much they're worth today. You know how much they were worth a year ago, even 5 years ago. Now you have a better idea of the value of the company. If it's something that you use in your personal life, even better yet, because that will give you a better understanding of how they make money, when do they release their products. Now, do not overcomplicate things. Simple. Now, I want you to write down a target price. In other words, a stock is worth today $100 a share. I want you to write down $100, and I want you to write down how much would you pay for those shares. it's $100 today, and let's say your target price is $90. Now wait, I want you to do that. You pick good, solid companies with good records, companies that you understand. I want you to write down the current price and the price a year ago, and I want you to write your own limit price, the amount of money that you're willing to pay. And wait. Let's say you want to pay 90, and there is some news report, there is some anything, and the price goes down to 92. Well, that's close enough to your target price. It's better to pay 92 than 100, right? Because later on you will be able to sell it for 100. You have better odds, better chances if you wait. So it's not about predicting the future, it's about discipline. It's about learning when not to trade. It's about learning when not to trade. It's about discipline, patience, risk management, simplicity, picking the right stocks, stocks that you're familiar with. Set your limit orders. Do not buy at a market price because the spread will make you pay more. Wait for it. Set your limit. Patience. Start thinking like a shark. A shark waits for the right opportunity. A shark waits until there is fear in the air. A shark waits until people sell their shares at a discount price. Become a negotiator, a shark. Think, be smart, put fear aside. I'm telling you guys, this is simple. Don't try to get rich quick. Try to protect your trading account, right? Try to protect the money you already have. Reduce the risk. And by that, don't invest all your money at once. Wait for discount prices. So even if the price goes lower, you don't lose as much money. Wait. I think 100% of the time that I lost money is because I didn't wait long enough, or I had fear of missing out. Yep, I'm talking to you by experience. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm not trying to pump a stock. I don't want anything from you. If you have better ideas, if you have questions, let me know in the comments below. Another thing, I wish I had known what I know today 10, 20 years ago in a very simple way, right? If you think about stocks 5 years ago, you thought it was more complicated than you do today, right? That's because they confuse you. They use terms hard to understand. So if you want to do someone a favor, share this video with that person. Tell them that it's not as complicated. Okay? That's all I'm asking. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I want you to subscribe so that you can benefit from my videos. I post videos almost every day. Subscribe, share this video with someone you care for. And bulls and bears, I'll see you in the next one.